Okay. Hello. Is everything working? I hope so. Is everything working? There we go. Translations are there. Hi, Juno. Hi. Oh, you can see my 3DO. Hehe. Let me get that out of here. How are you doing today, Juno? How's your day been? How's your Saturday? Happy you could make it. I'm kind of a mess, to be honest. It's been a bit since we did our last tea time. So I'm like, oh, how do I do this? How do you say it in Japanese? The previous one. Anyway, yeah. Ocha no jikan wa hisashiburi da ne. It's been a bit since our last tea time, so zenbu wasureta. So I forgot everything. But that's okay, because we have a tea today called Happiness, and I keep forgetting the name of the brand, but it's actually a gift from you guys, the LUPICIA Hawaii Happiness. And it's very good. I actually like it quite a lot. I went ahead and made it yesterday, or maybe the day before, because I was going to do a tea stream, but that didn't happen clearly. So we're drinking it today. It's actually already iced and chilled, so it's ready to be ready to be had. But yeah, how's your weekend been? How's your day been? For me, it was nice to start the day off with some ASMR. It's honestly very comfy. You guys were very nice. Well, you guys are always nice, I guess, but you guys were particularly kind to me, which was really nice. You guys were asking how I'd been doing and stuff, which made me feel very emotional. Very happy about that, but yeah. I hope the stream is set up correctly. I realized when I started the stream that it was in unlisted mode, so I'm like, oh shit. I was not sure if things were gonna work out, but nonetheless, I think everything should be good now. Anyway, here's to the first cup. Oh, my focus is off. That's okay. It's not too big of a deal, I don't think. Ah, this tea is so good. I've already had it before, but basically it's a green tea mixed with various other fruits, and honestly, it just hits the spot. It's very, like, they're all good for relaxing, obviously, but it's one of those good mood kinds of teas, you know? It's a tea that if you're in a good mood, it puts you in an even better mood, and if you're kind of just feeling meh, it's a really good pick-me-up. Yeah, I think it's a really nice midday tea to just kind of pick you up and get you going through the day. It's very smooth, it's not too heavy or anything, so I like it quite a lot. I think that's one of the benefits of it being a green tea mixed with fruits, and not too many, but it ends up being very light, smooth, easy to drink. Tony, hi Tony, how are you doing today? How has your weekend been? Happy to see you. Today we're drinking a lovely green tea named Happiness. And it is a gift from one of you guys, so that makes it even better to me. Yeah. Honestly speaking, we've had this tea on stream before, but not in this format, so I wanted to give it that proper bit of attention it deserves, especially because it's a gift. Holy, that's a lot of subtitles. That's a lot of subtitles. Sugoi desu ne. Yeah, I think the thing I like about this tea as well is that it's very easy to make, and I don't feel like it's that easy to burn in particular, which that might sound kind of weird because I feel like if you've been making tea for enough time, you should stop burning it eventually. You know, you kind of learn how to do it, but yeah. It's nice when you're just trying to be lazy and make something, you know, low effort, quick and easy. Doing all right, just relaxing, you know, relaxing on in the sea. Yeah, honestly, it's been pretty brutal recently, but here where I'm at, it's been raining a lot, so I haven't had to worry about it that much, but as soon as the rain stops, I know it's gonna go back to like over 100, so I'm not looking forward to that at all. Make sure you're staying hydrated in the heat though, that's like the most important thing. I heard there was a heat wave somewhere in Europe, I want to say, and people didn't really take it that seriously, like tourists in particular. and they've started going missing because they would pass out in the heat while they were out and about. And I would really like for that to not happen to anyone here, really in general, but yeah. This tea is so good to have like during the heat of the summer. Like if you were to make it and then chill it, it's really nice and relaxing. Well, not relaxing per se, it's very what's it called? Refreshing. Yeah, this is a very refreshing tea. Yeah, that's the nice thing about green tea too. Chilled or hot, it's very refreshing, but when it's a hot day, some nice chilled green tea hits the spot. And because it has a lot of fruits mixed into it, you don't really need to add that much sugar either. I actually made another cup of tea as well to drink after the pot. Mainly because, I don't know, I've just been in a mood to drink a lot of different teas. It's kind of bad for me as well since I work outdoors every day. Yeah, for sure. I can only imagine that it would be super brutal, especially if you work outside, you know, because like, what are you gonna do? Just not work? That's not really an option per se. I mean, I guess you guys could go on strike, but let's not go there, I guess. Yeah, so if anything, do your best to stay at least hydrated. That's like the most important thing, because you can get dehydrated pretty quickly without realizing it. But Otsukare-sama Tony. Celever, the bestest boy. How are you? How's your day been? Glad you can make it. Today we're having a green tea known as Happiness. It's a green tea mixed with various different fruits, and it's very refreshing. It's a very nice tea to have. It's a very nice tea to have. I just realized I don't need this because I have a cup in front of me. I have a little cup acid in front of me, which is really nice. Hope you're having a nice, lovely Saturday, or if it's already Sunday, I hope your Sunday's off to a great start. Either way, thanks for stopping by. How's your day been? This tea, like, it kind of fills me. It gives me like this feeling, like that it's filling me from the center of my body out, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's not too, it doesn't make me feel sluggish. It just makes me feel very like content. I drank 2 gallons of water today. That's how bad it was. Holy, well, let me tell you, drinking water is the best thing you could do. So I'm glad you're taking care of yourself for sure. Also, water is just delicious. I changed my name from D to Stone to Celever because I fell out of 2 fandoms at once. Oh, how come? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, sometimes that sort of thing just happens, but... This tea makes me... This really is happiness as a liquid. This tea makes me happy. Oh, let's see. I want to pull up the ingredient list. Because I feel like I sort of knew it, but then I don't remember exactly. It's green tea with green rooibos, and it has grapefruit and peach. For some reason, I thought it had pomegranate, but that's not correct. They got boring, and I found Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait, Five Nights at Freddy's or Friday Night Funkin'? Five Nights at Freddy's or Friday Night Funkin'? Oh, yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's uses FNAF, and Friday Night Funkin' is FNF. Oh my gosh, speaking of Friday Night Funkin', I was actually talking about that in the Discord earlier. I did not realize last month they released a new week for Friday Night Funkin'. That's crazy. And they had like cutscenes and stuff that were like really amazingly animated. Yeah, it was actually insane. And surprisingly, Pico was the main character, but I was like, you know what? Pico's my best boy, so... Pico is the best character. And the music that they used for it was really good. They did. Mid-fight masses. Is that like an official release, or is that a what's it called? A fan mod? But yeah, there was an official release last May where they added Weekend 1. Yeah, they added Weekend 1, and you play as Pico. I'm not going to say anything else about it, but the animation for it is beautiful. It definitely has that Newgrounds vibe, which is... obviously for a game that's based on Newgrounds is really important. Yeah, the one where he fist fights. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I was surprised to see that A, the game is not fully released yet because it's been like 4 years, and B, that they recently just put out new content. But yeah, Pico versus Darnell was pretty good. Pretty damn good. The mapping for the notes was really hard too, especially on the second and third songs. I played it and I played most of the classic weeks. Yeah. For me, I don't know. I think the only ones that really stood out were the ones with Pico, the dad, the mom, and then the week with Ugg. Those are the ones that like... Oh yeah, then there's also the one with Senpai too. That one was also pretty good. But then the ones that aren't those, I forgot them. Whoa. The translations are losing their mind. Mommy Dearest and Daddy Dearest. Is that what they're called? It's been a long time. I feel like in 2021, like, the Friday Night Funkin' soundtrack was my playlist for like a month. And then I just kind of dropped it because nothing really happened since then. Well, there were lots of mods that came out, but, you know, a mod is not the same thing as like official content. Man, I feel like I could drink this tea every day as like a afternoon treat. Hello, welcome in, Lau. How are you doing today? How did your day end up going? How's your studying been? Did you end up falling asleep after the earlier stream? Today's tea is a green tea rooibos mix known as Happiness from LUPICIA, Hawaii, and it's very refreshing. It's got green tea, rooibos, grapefruit, and peach. It's really nice. It's really nice. I've almost napped, but then I see you got back to work, huh? Well, you're almost done with the semester, no? Luckily, it won't take too much time. And I know you've been working hard, so I'm sure it'll go really well. I played Catfight as well, and it's stuck in my head. I also studied today by listening to Hamilton. Oh yeah, I used to know a lot of people who were super into like the Hamilton soundtrack for like just getting stuff done. I find that kind of crazy in a way. Because like, how do you put it? When there's music with lyrics, I find it harder to concentrate. So, the teacup is cute, isn't it? Isn't it? I agree. I need to get more tea sets because I'm sure you guys are tired of this one, but yeah, I think it's very cute. Have to retake some exams, but then it's finished like forever? Done forever, ever? Thank you very much, of course. Been singing Hamilton songs and humming up. Oh, there was actually a mod for Friday Night Funkin' where they added lyrics to a bunch of the songs. It was really good. It was surprisingly very well done. Let me see if I can find it, because I linked it in the Discord now, because I thought it was, like, phenomenal. I guess it's like, maybe I shouldn't do this, because then it takes away from what I'm doing right now, but, like, it's pretty good. Silly Billy. No, it's called Friday Night Funkin' Funkadelics Demo. It's this right here. I linked it in the chat. It's very good. It's very good. I would highly recommend it if you're wanting more of the base content. Just remix a bit. The other tea we'll be drinking after this. It's not necessarily the focus of this stream in particular, but it's one that I like a lot. It is a cherry blossom tea from Harney's. I'm a big fan of that one too. Also, I love that a lot of these teas come in like really cute containers. This one in particular did not, it just came in a bag, but... Do you guys have anything that you're snacking on, or maybe drinking? Cherry blossom seems fancy. I think it depends. A lot of things that are called cherry blossom typically are a green tea mixed with cherry. It's typically just cherry flavoring, honestly. It's not particularly fancy a lot of the times. I mean, it's good in the end, so I don't mind it. But hey, how is life going? Life is going. How's it going for you? How has your day been? Apate? Apate? I apologize if I didn't pronounce it correctly, but it's nice to have you. How's your day been? I don't have any snacks right now. Oh no! I don't have any snacks either. I just have my teas. But after this, I'm probably gonna eat dinner because it's 9 o'clock and I realized I forgot to eat. Well, I had lunch, but I did not have a dinner or anything. Great, great. I'm glad to hear that. Today, I'm hiccuping, and also, we're having tea. It's a green tea rooibos mix with peach and grapefruit and a few other like little herbs and flowers mixed in. I just can't sleep. Oh yeah? What time is it? Over there at least. Over here it's only 9 p.m. Time to have a nice dinner. A nice dinner. I don't know if I would say it's a great dinner. I bought some food at the grocery store on the way home before we did our Pokemon stream. It's just a sandwich. It's just a sandwich. But I guess it's not a bad thing. I'll probably make some potatoes as well. And maybe make a red bean pastry to have as a snack in the end. It's 3 in the morning. Ah, I see. That's European time. I see. You're still awake, huh? Well, hopefully you can just relax and take it easy. Yeah? Did you have a good Saturday at least? Cheche, how are you? How's your day been? How did your water park day go? Sandwiches are really good. I would agree. Sandwiches are one of my favorites. Capitan, Capybara crewmate. How are you doing, Cloaker? Have you had a pesto sandwich? I have had a pesto sandwich. Yeah, pesto and turkey. I actually like pesto quite a lot, to be honest. Especially like a nice creamy pesto sauce mixed with like a little bit of milk and stuff is really good. Buenas tardes. Hola, Buncat. How are you? How's your day been? Where did you live? If you're asking where I'm at, I'm in North America. CapCut Edits, welcome in. You're late again? Not too late. It's only been a little bit of time. How's your Saturday turned out? Hedo. How are you guys doing? Pesto goes well with everything. I don't know if that's true. Okay, let's get one thing straight. Okay, pesto is phenomenal, but will I put pesto on like, I don't know, a cookie? No. I mean, you know what? Catch me on the right day. Maybe the answer is a yes. I'll give you that. Pesto, I haven't tried it with a cookie, so maybe it could. How was my Saturday? It was pretty good. I started it with you guys. I went to see family. I had my food. We played Pokemon in the Discord. Yeah. It was a pretty good Saturday. Now here we are having tea together, so that's like the ideal end to a Saturday too. I love doing tea. Need to turn my notification volume all the way up. Do you do volume per notification? Like, that takes way too much time. I could never do that. Well, and how was your day? My day was pretty well too. Thank you for asking. And I'm glad to hear your day is going well too. You want to go there sometime? North America's pretty big. Is there a specific part of North America that you're interested in? You were scrolling through the shorts and I popped up. Yeah, well, last week I didn't stream too much. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But this week I'm trying to at least do that. We'll be doing a baking stream tomorrow. A salt cookie. A salty cookie. I don't know. I think like caramel with sea salt as a cookie would be pretty good. Tea. Yeah, that's right. That's right. This tea is a green tea mixed with fruits and a few flowers. It's very good. It's very good. Nice cup of tea. Thank you. I'm just holding it, really. I should probably drink it. Wow. That feels really amazing after like talking so much nonstop. Like it makes my throat feel like very cooled down, I guess. I have to sleep. Good night or day? I don't know. Sleep well, Fate. I'm glad you could stop by. Make sure you get plenty of good rest, okay? Sweet dreams. But yeah, yeah. I didn't think I'd like a peach mixed with grapefruit kind of tea, but it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It's very refreshing. And yeah, for the baking stream, we're going to bake 2 different kinds of cookies. It's not gonna focus on my fingers. The autofocus, or yeah, autofocus is turned off. Anyway, 2 cookies. Then we're gonna have tea as well. So we're gonna have tea and cookies in the end. It's pretty exciting. We haven't done a baking stream in half a year, so we'll see how this goes. That teacup looks nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I bought this one because I thought it'd be cute to share with you guys, but I'm also realizing I should buy more cups, more pots. It probably gets boring seeing the same cup every time. Hi again. Latte. Hi again to you too. How's your day been? We're expecting the best of the best. Okay, let's keep our expectations low. Like, let's expect the most mediocre of the mediocrity, okay? The most... Is that grammatically correct? Anyway. Nar, the cup is so cute. It is cute. I want options. You're feeling better after... Well, yeah, not to go into details, but you throw up a few times here and there, and then you're like, hey, I feel like I don't have food poisoning anymore. And, you know, that's how it works. That's how it works. I will say, it definitely stopped me from doing much of anything. I just sat at home for, what, 2 days? Yeah, 2 days, I guess. Except edible rocks. I expect edible rocks. You know what? Whatever cookies I make, they're for you guys. So if I make rocks, you guys are getting rocks. So expect accordingly. Expect accordingly. A quiet day, actually. That's quite nice to hear, isn't it? I think a quiet day in the summer. It's not too common, no? A lot of people are usually out and about. Gets kind of noisy. Yeah. But a quiet day every here and there is really nice, just to mentally refresh, gather your thoughts. But yeah, this tea is really good. I find it very refreshing. And after a hot day, even though it was rainy, that's the worst part, it was rainy and hot. It's just nice to refresh myself and take it easy. Thank you for the flower and thank you for the head pats. Nice. The rock cookie, yeah, they're just for you. I make the best rocks just for you. I'm playing Minecraft and eating ramen. What kind of ramen are you eating? What's your favorite kind of ramen? Everybody, what's your favorite kind of ramen? I'm back. We need the Shrek meeting. The Shrek meeting already happened. How did you miss it? Did you not get the memo? Welcome back. Yeah, everybody brought their copy of Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance, and I was looking for you, but you weren't there. Carbonara ramen. Oh, sounds fancy. What is this? Maybe I already know it and I just don't recognize that name. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you're serving us. Okay. I know what this is. This is really good. This looks amazing. Like the pictures I'm looking at right now, they all look so amazingly done. It's not really, it doesn't have to be fancy. The best foods in life aren't always fancy. A Shrek meeting. Yeah, we were talking about Shrek 2 for Game Boy Advance. Welcome in, Ash. How are you doing? As long as my ramen is spicy. No spicy. No spicy. Kimoy. Hope your Saturday's going well. Reschedule, my dude? No. You got the invite. You had to RSVP and you did not do so. I apologize. Spice ramen. You guys are all traitors. It's chicken flavored ramen. The stuff with just noodles. Ah, cup ramen, ne? Spicy ramen is the best. So everybody's against me. I understand. I see. The one from the popular brands are too spicy. Listen, you gotta pick a side. Okay, you're either on spicy ramen or not so spicy ramen. You pick one. You gotta pick one. Luz, welcome. How you doing? Please. Poor you. Listen, that's what I'm talking about, okay? I'm pathetic. Everybody should feel sorry for me. Everybody should always be like, oh, poor Taiyou. What can we do for Taiyou? And I'd be like, you know what? That's right. That string of text on the subtitles. I put my own spices on ramen because soy ramen is too spicy. Nah, I understand that. Yeah, I feel like with store ramen, when they say spicy, they don't do it with like any sort of delicacy, you know? They just say, you want spicy, have the whole damn bottle. And I'm like, I don't want that much. I just want it like a pinch, please. Yeah, poor Taiyou. This show? Not really. It's Maruchan that comes in the big boxes of ramen. Oh, I don't know why that made me think of Chikawa. That little hamster that's popular on Twitter. On Japanese Twitter, I guess. But yeah. Apparently there's an anime for that now, which is really interesting. Guilt trips you into redoing the Shrek meeting because I'm the Shrek master. Listen, part of being a streamer is having no guilt, no shame. Simply having your head up your own ass. So sorry, that's not true at all. I'm on the spicy team because I like when it's flaming my soul. Is that the only way your soul feels anything anymore? By self-inflicting damage with spice? Let's see. My condolences. What? Exclamation point. Question mark. Caps lock. That's right. Whatever I said. That's right. I don't remember what I said. This tea is so good. I think my biggest problem when I do tea on stream, I've realized, is that if I don't make it fresh and leave it hot at the start of stream, or like if I don't start with hot tea, I just drink it really quickly, which is not a bad thing necessarily. It just means that we finish our tea much quicker than I anticipate. I don't like spice ramen. Hate it, actually. It gives me acid reflux. That sounds fancy. What is acid reflux? It sounds very fancy. If you don't learn about it in like 6th grade anatomy, I don't know what it is. Okay, I like it spicy, but not excessively. I'm glad we can meet halfway. I'll get you guys all on the savory side eventually. I remember I bought ramyeon from Buldak and it was definitely strong. What is Buldak? Nani sore? It's horrible, look it up. If you're telling me it's horrible, I'm not looking it up. If you're telling me this is a really awful thing, Taiyou, you should look it up. Like, why would I want that? You don't know acid reflux? Meow. Meow. It's a brand. Naruhodo ne. I should try out more cup ramen brands, huh? I feel like the only time I have ramen is when I like get it from a restaurant, which is like, I guess, the right way to do it, but I want to try other brands. Or just brands in general. Oh my god, the same little thing to prevent the cuppy from the table. I don't. Oh, coaster. Coaster, yeah. I use this for ASMR too. Yeah. It's got a nice texture. You can't really hear it. I'm not even doing it the way I would do it with the ASMR. Is the popular ramen brand Hey? Hold on. I don't know anybody that eats cup ramen anymore. I should look into good brands. Arrival? Awiya Arrival? Is that the Awiya de Awiwi? Okay, Nari, how you doing? If you can't tolerate spiciness, never try it. That okay? You know what? You've steered me away. You can stir me too, I guess. Yes, coasters. I wasn't sure of the translation. It's a very specific word. Many people do not use the word. Many people do not use coasters, so I can see why it's not too commonly known. I almost spilled this drink. How was your day, Arya? Give me the tea because Alpha is mad right now. When you stop talking with the Greek alphabet, I'll consider it. Yeah, I'm good. I was spending some quality time with the homies. You love to hear that. That's like one of the #1 things in life that like soothes the soul, you know, having time with the homies, just taking it easy, relaxing. And voice box, what is voice box? Is that like boxing with your voices? That's kind of like what rap battles are, I suppose. Who wants to challenge me to a rap battle? Just kidding, I can't rap. Let's go ahead and not go there. Yeah, everyone should always hope Arya has a great day. Arya is our most favorite. He ain't feeding me. I'm in the basement. That's where you belong. So I'm sorry to break it to you this way in front of everybody. Wow. The sea is fantastic. Favorite Aria Pog? That's right. Actually, you know what? Aria of Sorrow is a pretty good game. That is a pretty good game. I don't know if you guys have played on the Game Boy Advance, but like Castlevania Aria of Sorrow is goated. It's probably one of the greatest Game Boy Advance games of all time. My birthday happened a long time ago, but my party is tomorrow. Happy belated birthday. I hope your party goes well. Paradoxum Doge. How you doing today? How's your Saturday been? Sounds good, Chit-Chat. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Make sure that you have a nice end to your Saturday. And I hope the water park went well. Happy I could see you. Konbanwa. How are you doing, Falco? Glad you could make it. Guys, I went to the back of Spencer's. The only thing I remember about going to Spencer's is that this one kid that would hang out with us when we would go to the mall, he stole a belt from Spencer's, and I was like, I can never go back to Spencer's ever again. I'm humiliated to be... I don't know. I don't know what it was about hanging out with somebody who stole something from Spencer's, but I was like, on general principle, I can never go back. You guys, I don't know. I was gonna ask if you guys know what I mean, but I hope not. I really hope not. It doesn't look horrible. It feels horrible, like a sickening feeling. Oh, I feel like everything gives me that. I was the witness of a crime. I was not a witness of a crime. I was in the food court getting like a cup of soda or something, and this motherfucker shows up with a like ugly ass belt, and he's like, "Hey, I stole this from Spencer's." I'm like, "Why would you tell me that?" You could have just not told me about your crime and I would have never been any wiser. I don't go back in there either. That's where you belong, unfortunately. I mean, you've put yourself, really. You put yourself there, really. Yeah, like, he basically made me an accomplice without me even knowing what was going on. Oh my god, the worst part was this guy was really annoying, too. Like, I remember one time... all the homies showed up at the mall, and this was a homie's homie, okay? He was like not even my homie. He was a homie once removed. Anyway, we showed up at the mall, and like the first thing he tells us is like, "Hey guys, I farted in the parking lot, but then it turned into a shart." And I'm just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Why would you tell us that? Like, brother, go wipe your ass. What the hell? So random and unnecessary. Have you ever eaten anything spicy and you get a bit of a bad feeling in your heart area and start burping a lot? That kind of burns your throat a little. I don't eat spicy food, so no. I just get tummy aches anyway. I just get tummy aches regardless of what I eat. I'm dead. I don't know. I'm dead. I was dead. I wished in that moment that I were dead because I'm like, this is the last thing I want to hear. Like, homie, it's Scene Kid Friday. You gotta be, like, seen. Like a scene kid, not like seen as in, like, everyone's looking at you because you're acting up. Come on. Get with it. What a day. That's really one of my core memories as, like, a high schooler. The time someone told me they sharted in the middle of the parking lot. I mean, I don't want to hear that nasty shit about someone that shot. I didn't want to hear it either. Listen, all my woes and pains, you guys have them now too, because I'm going to share them with you. Taiyou was a scene kid. I think to be a VTuber, you had to be a scene kid at some point. What a topic to enter in on. Welcome in, Kate. It is the topic that I thought you would be most appreciative of. May I spill the tea of the shart? I don't really want to hear about how you shit yourself, to be honest. If I'm being 100% with you, I don't think I need to know about that. I have to go for a moment. No worries, Latte. Hopefully by the time you get back, we're not talking about, well, this. Did anybody do anything fun this Saturday? Anything fun this weekend? Thanks for sharing this very important piece of lore. Honestly, it is lore. Honestly, this whole little snippet was lore of me and how I developed as a human being. I ain't hungry no more. That means your food is mine. I'm playing the long game, okay? I'm here strategizing, thinking how can I get them to stop wanting their food, because I'm hungry. So not frustrating. This is so refreshing. Those are very different words. Yeah, we're at the part of the tea where it's just like all the dust that was on the leaves, so I don't think I'm gonna finish this part. Fine, take it. Taken. Nom nom nom. Appreciated, consumed, devoured. I was appreciating my chocolate. Oh yeah? I'm glad you guys have snacks this time. Sometimes you guys show up and you're like, I don't have snacks. And I'm like, why? The whole point of this is to have snacks with me. What tea was it? I'm glad you asked. It is. Let me say it for the 20th time. I'm mainly just trying to like remember it myself. It's a green tea blended with rooibos from Africa. It has peach and grapefruit, and it has a few flowers. So it has rose, blue mallow, and marigold. I don't really like marigold that much, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Honestly, I've kind of realized chamomile tea and anything with like marigold, awful. I do not like it. I found chocolate in the back of my fridge. Wow, you gotta be careful with that. That's kind of suspect, TBH. What kind of chocolate is it though? I would eat it too. I would eat it too. Oh my god, that's like the worst feeling. What's it called? Right, when you are super hungry for a dessert or anything sweet, and you find something sweet. Also, we're having the cherry blossom tea next. When you're like craving a dessert, you find a dessert that's been in your fridge or something, and you're like, how long has this been here? And then you eat it and you're like, oh man, this gave me a tummy ache. It was not worth it. That little bit of like lack of self-restraint just destroyed my tummy. And you're like, Taiyou, that's very oddly specific. It happens more than you think. You dyed your hair. It was kale before I changed my username. My hair is now blue. I like blue hair quite a lot. I actually dyed my hair recently too. I have naturally black hair, but I added highlights and stuff through my hair again. It's been a while since I last did it, so I needed to touch up my hair anyway. Like, I had blondish tips, but I needed to dye the roots and stuff. It's dark chocolate. Oh, I love dark chocolate, actually. Dark chocolate goes with so many different flavors very well. It's never too strong. Which tea is your favorite tea? That's a very difficult question. I have one. Okay, I have one that's called Tokyo from Harney and Sons. That one's pretty good. Then there's another one called Nutcracker from a local tea shop. It's very good too. It's a holiday tea. It's a rooibos. It's got like chocolates, earthy tones, lots of different nut flavors. It's really good. I like it quite a lot. Isn't it cute? This Snoopy mug is one of my favorite things. God gives his toughest tummy aches to his strongest soldiers. I saw you posted that and I'm like, oh, this is too real, especially after having food poisoning recently. Oh no. Paige. I like living riskily. I eat even after the past date. No one can judge me. Hey. I do that too. If it's something where I'm like, oh, I really wanted to eat this, I'll take the chance. Worst case, I cry. Worst case, I sob, but I had yummy food. Best case, I had yummy food and I don't sob. It's win-win either way. I say it. Thank you. Is Arya still here? Arya is here. Stale cereal. Depends on the cereal. I think some cereals can do okay stale. Gaslighting ourselves to believe everything is going to be alright. Yeah, if you get a tummy ache, it could never be the food's fault. It's my fault. I haven't had enough water recently. I forgot to drink water. If I drink water, I'll feel okay. That's the worst thing someone can tell themselves. Like, oh, I feel sick. It's because I'm not drinking water. No, motherfucker. It's because you're out there at like fucking 5 a.m. Like, not taking care of yourself. Come on, it's the fucking gas station food you're eating. It's not the water. It's never the water. Why did you go for like a whole minute? Your concept of time is skewed, amigo. Sorry to tell you this. sorry to tell you this. It's okay though. It's okay. We can't all have perfect internal clocks. I can, but you know. It's not for everybody. But yeah, this one's really good too. Let's see. What's the ingredient list on this one? Cherry blossom honey. How do you spell honey? Oh yeah, like this. There we go. This one is probably one of my favorites too. I wouldn't say it's as good as Tokyo, but this one's really good. Ingredients. It's a pretty simple one. Yeah, it's just green tea with cherry flavoring and vanilla flavoring. It's really simple. Your brain isn't functioning right now? You know what? I'll meet you halfway and say my brain is pretty, like, turned off at this point too. It's been a long day. A long day might be a stretch, but it's been a day. Sabrina's pretty much turned off. Alright, whoever's dating Sabrina, I'm sorry to tell you this, but she's not into it. Actually, Sabrina's one of the better gym leaders in Pokemon TBH, design-wise. Ah, this one's really good too. Oh, right. We do ratings for the teas, don't we? Happiness from... I forget the brand name every time. Whatever. It was just like a solid 8.5 out of 10. Cherry Blossom. 8 out of 10? I don't super love that it's kind of artificial flavors. It feels kind of artificial. It says that it's natural, but if you don't have actual strawberries and like pieces of vanilla in your mix, I don't consider it like authentic flavoring. So I feel like with actual pieces of cherry blossom, maybe some cherry and vanilla pieces, this would be much better. But yeah, I could say it's a solid 8. This is a nice tea just to drink whenever you have like downtime. No real specific time that I associate with it. You had boba today. You didn't like the balls. I think it depends, right? Some places make boba better than others, but I think that the boba balls are not for everybody. For me personally, the reason I like when they add the boba isn't because I care for the ball in particular, but more so a lot of them are dipped in like brown sugar or honey, and I like the sweetness of that in the tea. Ah, this is so refreshing. Are too sticky? I don't know if I'd say they're sticky. They're really chewy. They're really chewy. They're the best balls. Oh yeah? I guess. I mean, Crystal Boba's pretty good too. Crystal Boba hits the spot. I would probably choke. That's definitely something that is pretty common. I don't say it's common, but it happens more than you would think. Oh yeah? I'll make note of that. I'll put that in my notes for all the chatters. Everybody has their own little entry in my notebook. And right next to your name, I'll just put loves balls, locked in the basement, miss a Shrek meeting. Shame on you. No dignity. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm realizing I really like, even though I like very strong teas, I don't like when the tea bodies are, like when the body of the tea is too heavy. So the fact that this is like a relatively strong flavor with a light body is really nice. My date choked 4 times on their boba. That's like, listen, everybody gets one, okay? Everybody gets one chance. But once you choke on the boba the second time and then the third time, come on. I thought you could handle balls better than this, but you know what? Apparently, not everybody has the skills to impress. You killed... you know, I did do that. I did do that. The capybaras, they have to go down with that ship. Oh my god, there's this petting zoo in Japan where you can pay 100 yen and they give you, like, little pellets to feed capybaras on a little, like, spoon. And they bite too much of the spoon, and a lot of them have, like, chewed up the spoon into, like, a mangled mess. Capybaras are so cute, though. I hope I have a little flower next to my name in your notebook. What kind of flower do you think I would give you? Good excuse to bully them, though. True. Basil and Kel from Omori. I'm a capybara. He, she, we. Capybara. Maki, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Glad you can make it. Love that cup. Me too. It's one of my favorite cups. I wish it wasn't so stained from all the tea I drink, but in a way, I'm glad it has stains, so it's not just sitting on my shelf gathering dust. Cutest thing ever. Capybaras are so cute in person. They're really big. Capybaras are huge. I was kind of surprised. But yeah, Omori, I love that game quite a lot, to be honest. I've wanted to do a playthrough of Omori for the alternate route, but that game is really long. It's a well-loved cup. That's the best way to put it. Although you can see, like, I kind of started scrubbing one part of the cup, like, excessively to see if I could clean off the tea stains. I gave up. I gave up. How huge? You want me to quantify the hugeness of a capybara? If I had to guess, they probably weigh around 80 pounds. Maybe about like 1 meter, 1.1 meter and a third. So like 3 feet, 4 feet. Give or take. If I had to guess. I mean, I don't know the size of the person who was playing with the capybara, but... Doing well, hope you are too. Older sister's been staying over. Oh yeah? How's that been? Yeah, spending time with your family can always be really, like, mentally refreshing. Depends on, like, how close you are, obviously, but yeah. Capybaras are the chillest animals out there. I would definitely believe that. Capybaras go kind of hard. Capybaras go kind of hard. Kind of want to see, like, a capybara. I don't know why I want this in particular, but... Like, how do I put this? I don't know how to put this. I don't know how to put... I'm like thinking of a very specific outfit I want in a capybara, and I don't know why. Capybaras and pandas. Pandas are cute, yeah. I don't particularly have any association with pandas, I guess, so... They're kind of neither here nor there. A rat horse. Oh. Sounds like a science experiment gone horribly wrong. I wish you the best in life. Have I seen them? I have seen capybaras with them, yeah. It was surprising. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that goes around on Twitter. When people are just like... I don't know how to put this. It's just like one of those things that go viral just for being cute. What? What do you want me to tell you? I'm wishing you the best in life. Okay, I would not say this one is as refreshing as the other one. Like, this one's good. But it's like, I would drink this while working, but I would drink this after work to kind of like take it easy. Man, green tea is just so consistently good. It looks like acid reflux, TBH. Huh? Question mark? I was an experiment done well. Don't listen to Taiyou. Oh yeah, kind of like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, where everyone's like, oh, this guy's a freak. But then in reality, he's a freak, but he's a good freak. I'm sorry. Stitch is really cute. I kind of wish Lilo and Stitch was still relevant. It looks, the tea looks like acid reflux. Aww. Let me see, I'll take your word for it. Well, I'll tell you what, this acid reflux is delicious, and I would highly recommend it. Freak is wild. Stitch is definitely a freak, okay? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It doesn't have to be a bad way. But Stitch is, like, super cute. It's a cute freak. My model turned into a freak just now. I don't know why it like lost tracking so hard. This acid reflux is delicious. Taiyou 2024, and I'll say it in 2025 too, okay? I'm a freak in nature. It happens to the best of us. Chat, I need to figure out what cameras I want to bring with me to Japan. I want to take pretty pictures. I know that sounds like a first world problem, and it definitely is, but like... I'm scared of like... I don't know how to put this. You know when you like overpack for something and then you suddenly don't want to deal with it anymore because it's just too much to deal with? I don't want that to happen when I go to Japan. It's because I'm a redhead? I remember I had hair that was dyed kind of reddish at one point. It was kind of like a copper color. Bring all your cameras, no choices. You can be like my camera pack mule. Yeah, I can accept that. I feel like Taiyou has to take care of me like Tala because of how weird I am. Yeah. I mean, if your parents are going to come through to pay for daycare, I'm going to have to, like, you know, leave you on the side of the street. Just an FYI. Pass a note on to your mom, by the way. I'm sorry. Could you imagine if, like, daycare workers did that to their toddlers? Like, hey, by the way, Timmy, if your mom doesn't pay tonight, we're going to leave you on the side of the street. Let her know, please. Timmy's like, what the hell is happening? Timmy's just like, what the hell? I'm like 5 years old. I'm like 3 years old, I guess. Is a 5-year-old considered a toddler? Oh. When my hair grows out, it gets blood red color. Yeah. When my hair grows out, it's just black. It's just black. It's starting to get a little browner. It used to be like jet black, but my hair's starting to get a little bit brown. Bring me to Japan and I'll handle everything. Oh yeah? I feel like that sounds like a great opportunity until you realize, damn, I'm carrying lots and lots of camera lenses and gear. And you don't want to be doing that all day. That's painful. You wouldn't tell, you know what? Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would. You'll have to find out the hard way. My hair's uncertain. Oh. Hey. Like, does your hair wake up one day like, I'm gonna be blonde, and then the next day it's like, I'm gonna be black today? How does that work? Man, this tea is so yummy. Sun bleached? Mine? I kind of feel sun bleached, I guess. Because it's like, it went from black to not so black, but it used to not have that problem. Favorite immature child? I don't know. Like, immaturity is one of those things that I kind of associate with, like, inconsideration. It's pretty up there on, like, my list of things I don't like. Like, during my first anniversary, like, little about me, inconsideration was up there pretty high. Gotta go, Capitan. One thing that is bad about being a redhead, I'm like a vampire in the sun. I gotta tell you, like, the sun is brutal. I understand that, like, certain, skin tones and whatnot have it worse, but, like, the sun is not nice. The sun is not nice. I would not enjoy just being brutally assaulted and, like, instantly burning. I burn pretty quickly, too, but, It's either curly or fuzzy. It's always a surprise in the morning. Oh. I kind of understand. My hair is either wavy or straight, and it's really hard to plan, because, like, I'll have outfits, I guess, if you want to call them that, for certain hairstyles. And if my hair does not cooperate that day, it's very frustrating. Goodbye, Capitan. Goodbye, Capybara Cloaker. Have a good day, okay? Take it easy. Hope your Saturday went well. Capitan. Yeah, the captain of the capybara ship. One day I'll get a model that does not die when I drink tea. It's the life goal. That is my life goal. For live 2D to get good enough where drinking tea does not destroy my model. Put a beanie on. It always works. I mean, yeah, that's true. But, like, I don't dye my hair and style my hair and everything to just cover it with a beanie, you know? Capybaras running around on a ship. Isn't that cute? Could you imagine just a boat filled with capybaras, all in, like, little sailor outfits? I would love to use beanie for fashion. Sometimes you just gotta suffer for the sake of fashion, Aria. Yeah. The one thing I wish that beanies could do is, like, have designs kind of like hats do. Because I have a lot of, like, I have VTuber hats, and I have, like, a Snoopy hat. I have hats for different Japanese fashion brands I like, but I don't always want to wear a hat. Sometimes I want to wear a beanie. And beanies are kind of plain. I mean, you can have, like, different textures on the beanie and different colors, but meh. No, I don't think it's cute. I personally think rats are adorable. Let me see. Your loss. It's never too hot for fashion. True. Unfortunately. Unfortunately true. Me to Aria. What about Aria? What are you doing, Aria? You better not be treating my mod badly. These people are insane. Oh. Dareka. Who? Berets are pretty fashionable. I don't know if I could pull off a beret. I mean... I don't think it's the beret per se that I can't pull off, but I don't have outfits that match a beret. I would love to have like more of a Dark Academia wardrobe. Ferrets wardrobe? I think ferrets are pretty cute, yeah. Oh my god, I love when you have like a little tube and the ferrets like run through them. By my personality, what animal do you think I would be? You've already told us you're a rat horse, so that's... You've already assigned it to yourself. You've already assigned it to yourself. Congratulations. You seem to have played yourself, Urza. This tea makes me so happy. I think it's one of the greatest joys in life when you find something that you vibe with enough where just eating it or drinking it makes you happy. You know what I mean? Forget the rat horse. I don't know. It's kind of nightmare fuel. If I have to think about it, you do too. Listen, you don't get to drop nightmare fuel on me and then run away from that responsibility, okay? Tea time is actually very enjoyable. I think so too, ne? It's a way to just kind of unwind, shoot the shit. Yeah, it's really nice. I think for tomorrow's tea time, what kind of tea should we drink? Like, I'm trying to think ahead, because I'll have to make the tea... do I want to make the tea live? I guess you guys could watch me brew it, right? Chat, I don't like tea? I'm sorry to tell you this, Urza. This is all about tea. Anyway, because we're gonna make it around, I don't know, 8 o'clock-ish. It can't be a black tea, so maybe a green tea or a white tea. I have a wedding tea, which is really nice. I actually like it. It's really, really, like, I won't say it's for special occasions. That's not necessarily true, but it is so, like, it feels elegant. So I don't want to just drink it whenever. I want to have, like, a good occasion for it, personally. It's also about, it's not about that. It's not about that. Have you tried hibiscus tea? Oh yeah, I have a lot of teas that have hibiscus in it. And at the tea shop I go to, they drink... Well, I don't say they drink. They have different teas with hibiscus too. They're really good. I like the color of them a lot too. Oh yeah, we have a tea I haven't had in a long time. It's called Berry Young. It has hibiscus in it, actually. It has rose, hibiscus, apple, orange, strawberry, kiwi. It's just a bunch of different fruits. Goji. We actually might drink this one, to be honest. I was going to say TBH, and then I said TB honest. But yeah, we'll probably drink this one. It's called Berry Young. I'm a huge fan of this one, actually. And then where's the wedding tea? They have that one, too. Perfect for summer. Yeah, honestly, hibiscus, because it's so smooth. I think it's really good for summer. And it goes well with a lot of fruits, which are also smooth. Right, the wedding tea is a white tea with vanilla, lemon, rose, and... rose petals. This one's actually pretty good. My stream is actually the only one you say focus on and don't skip. Oh yeah? I wonder why. I don't feel like I do anything too different per se. I guess I just pay attention to you guys a lot, if that's different, but... Can you try to make tea cookies? Okay, I know what tea cookies are now. I did not buy the dough for that. However, I know you guys want me to make cookies from scratch. So... the next time we do cookies, we will do tea cookies. Sounds good, doesn't it? Definitely for summer. This show? Vanilla and tea. The tea we had just here, the cherry blossom, was cherry and vanilla. It's really good. It's really good. It gives it that little bit of sweetness without being overpowering. It's because I can yap and you answer with sarcastic things. Oh yeah? I don't know if I would say I'm sarcastic. Am I a sarcastic person? I'm clapping my hands right now. Yeah, so we'll either do the Berry Young tea or the wedding tea. Look forward to it. I'm very excited. I like white teas quite a lot, to be honest. I'm trying to open this without, like, punching the microphone or, like, elbowing the microphone. It's very difficult. This will be the last drink for today, and then after that I'm gonna go eat dinner, I think. Unless it doesn't want to open. 네. Was it good enough? Okay, there we go. What's one more punch? Sop sop. Sop sop. Sop sop. Boo ahoo. Boo hoo, Taiyou punches us. Oh no. We always tell Taiyou punch us, and then he does, and then we cry about it. Boo hoo. I'm sorry. You guys do not sound like that. I love punch ASMR. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to make an ASMR short. I should do that tonight. Well, I do it. I don't know, but I should do it. That's right. So I looked into making enamel pins for the next merch release, and I told you guys already. It's kind of expensive, so we're gonna wait on that until we can order at a large enough scale where it's not a scam. That means I started looking at the next option, which is a plush. That might be feasible. It might be feasible. Because, they're not as difficult to find a manufacturer for. The difficulty is going to be finding someone who makes a good enough plush. Bullying us like this and I would do it again. I agree. Is anyone a witness of him bullying me? The little animal on my head? I don't think he bullies anyone. He looks like he gets bullied instead, to be honest. We could bring you everywhere? Yeah, the real question is, how big of a plushie should I get? Guess it'll depend on the price, but... yeah, I'll have to see how big of a plushie I can get and the prices for different plushes, but yeah. That is something I am looking into right now. Just a little bit of a spoiler for what's next on the pipeline. A life-size plushie? I hate to tell you this, but if I get a plushie with my little mascot who's on my head, that's not a very big plushie, so you probably want him to be bigger than that. Actually, something I need to consider too is we have a lot of little mascot designs, but which one should we use for the plush? I was thinking maybe this one? Something big enough to hug or something small enough to be on a desk. I think the one right here, this lighting is very dramatic. But this one right here that I'm shaking, this is the kind that you would put on your bed and like to hug. But then the one on my head would be like, you know, kind of like a keychain in a way. I think that'd be really cute. Then there's also... I was considering this guy as well, the little boba version of him. But the problem with him, he's kind of got like clothing and stuff. He's a little complex. So I'm not sure about that. A cry keychain? Wouldn't that be cute? Wouldn't that be cute? Cat is staring at me, tell it to stop. He does what he needs to do. He does what he needs to do. He doesn't get paid to do nothing, okay? So he's doing what I'm paying him to do. And then there's this one, which is also... It kind of reminds me of, what are those little Disney plushies called? The ones that would smell like stuff? They were shaped like a bean or something. I don't recall. Anyway, he reminds me of that. I would love if I could get these plushies scented like, either like a rose flavor, if not flavor, scent. Maybe sunflower. That would be really nice. I need to not do that because that's copyrighted music. Get out of here. Tsum Tsums! Yeah. That's the one. The car is mewing. Oh, yeah? Does your car go mew? It's pretty impressive. Your car's gonna have a really nice defined jawline and cheekbone at that point. At that rate. How are you doing, Blue? Tsum Tsum is a core memory? Oh yeah, it's been a long time since those came out. I remember... yeah, I gave one to my crush. That's it. That's the whole story. It didn't go anywhere. And I was like, this is so fucked up. He smelled way too good for this to go nowhere. My car goes vroom, not mew. You have an inferior car, I suppose. That's okay, though. It's okay. Cars in general are not, they're not very poggy-woggy. Yeah, I want that Tsum Tsum back, to be honest. I deserve it. It was a Mickey Mouse one, too. It smelled like, I want to say it was like vanilla and apple or something. A Tsum Tsum as a token of love. Exactly. What do you mean the rest of the story? I told you the whole story. Oh my god, that flower. Chad, I can't drive. It's okay. Most people can't drive in general. Honestly, I'm not very good at driving. And like, the worst part about being self-aware about being bad at driving is like, I know I'm not that good at driving, but then when I see somebody who's worse than me, I'm like, oh, this is painful. This is painful. Because it's like, I'm already a problem on the road, and then you're that much worse. Oh, you should probably just, you know, put up the keys. Don't drive anymore, please. I call Arya and Lau to take us to a tea shop. Oh, yeah? How come you're asking them? You could come to my tea shop. I'm in a tea shop right now. Driving is fun as fuck. No. Whoa! Okay. I will give you this. When I used to live on the outskirts of a major city, and there would not be that many drivers, me and my friends would drive for hours on the highway because it'd be like only one or two other cars. And that was fun. Yeah, we would drive from like, what, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Maybe hit up like an IHOP. It was really fun. I only drive in my dreams. I'm sorry that that's what you dream about. I'm sorry that you're dreaming about driving. I feel like that's a nightmare for me. A tea shop seems perfect right now, right? Well, I mean, honestly, a tea shop is perfect at any time, but especially right now. I know I'm going to cause an accident the first week of getting my car license. That's a little too relatable. I don't want to say I caused an accident per se, but I went to park in my cousin's driveway and I forgot to put the car in park. So the car slowly kept rolling while I was texting him from outside like, hey, I'm here. And I I bumped into their garage and I dented it. I did not realize that if you don't put the car in park, it keeps going. It usually is a nightmare. No! Driving around 4 a.m. with the right music can cure any sadness. I would not say it cures the sadness, but it's a stress reliever. Just having the homies driving around in the highway 4 a.m. Not a thought on the road. Was everything okay afterwards? They charged me $100 and I was like $16 years old. Wow, that's a lot of words. You want a Hello Kitty car wrap? What kind of car wrap would I want? Probably just VTubers. Probably just VTubers. Yeah, they were, I don't really talk to them anymore. Those family members, or really that side of my family. Really a lot of sides of my family I don't talk to, but that's okay. I forget you can drive at such a young age. At 16? Yeah. Well, you can drive at 15, where I'm at. Sometimes 14. A capybara car wrap. I don't know if I'm like that capybara pilled, but yeah. Also, I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. Welcome in. Vox the VTuber is awesome. Oh yeah? Is that your Oshi? That was me on my first drive. I was so hyped after driving around successfully that I forgot to park in the slow slide forward. No, yeah. The worst part was like, it was like my grandma's car or something. And I was like, oh, I have to never tell her this happened. I have to never tell her how this happened. This is embarrassing. It didn't leave anything on her car. It just like slightly scuffed her bumper, but I was like, oh no. I just want a functional car? I just don't want a car at all. I want to live somewhere like Japan or New York City or Seoul where you just don't need to drive. Because when you do photography, right? Driving is like the #1 way to not take pictures. Which sounds weird, but let me explain. By walking around from place to place, you have so many different perspectives where you can just stop and look. And just stopping and looking even a little bit gives you so many opportunities to catch just the everyday aspects of life that make life enjoyable. And yeah, it's very hard to just stop your car in the middle of something to take a picture, to appreciate something. So yeah, I think cars take away from a lot of the appreciation that people end up having for life. And it definitely gets in the way of photography, which is like for me my biggest like outlet for stress, creativity, etc. Walkable cities are such a vibe. True. It doesn't even have to be walkable. If I could just like, I don't know, take a bus somewhere and not worry about like getting mugged, that'd be pretty nice too, I guess. Skates are pretty nice. I actually think skates are very like aesthetic now. I've been wanting to go to a skating rink for a while. Being able to bike everywhere would be the dream. Yeah, actually, bikeable like bikeable towns are really nice. Yeah, there's this one photographer I follow. He bikes a lot. They're like mountain trails and stuff. He gets really beautiful pictures. I love Japan. Japan's really nice. Yeah, I'm excited to go back. Motorcycles are better in my opinion. Less wheels and consume less gasoline. You can do silly tricks. I remember during lockdown when people were like just going on drives to like, you know, relieve stress and stuff and not be trapped all day. This one person on a motorcycle, it was like 2 in the morning and I was just driving down a really long road just to clear my mind. He was on a motorcycle doing tricks and he was trying to take a turn. I think he wanted to do a U-turn or something, but like at an angle. So like his car was upright and he wanted to do it like kind of almost sideways. I guess his car lost grip as he was doing that and he just flew down the road on his head. I'm like, sob. And I was going the other way and I didn't know the area that well. So I was like, I'm going. I didn't see that, I guess. And on my way back, I saw like a bunch of ambulances. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, that's the exact, like that emoji is exactly how I felt about it. And like another car pulled over as I saw it happen too. So I was like, okay, at least he has somebody watching over him. I didn't finish. I didn't finish. Oh, I can't believe this. You guys thought I would just leave somebody to die. Somebody had pulled over as it happened. So I was like, okay, that's your responsibility now. It's not mine. So they took care of it. Well, ... Listen, you guys might know me a little too well, but I'm not gonna... They didn't know me that well. So they would not have known that that was what happened. Listen, I have like no tolerance for seeing like gore, so I'm like, yeah, no. Bro, sound like a mob? What do you mean like a mob? Like when you're playing Minecraft and there's like a mob of enemies and like you gotta just run at them and go pa 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 pa, or like he's in the mafia. Still, don't you still me? You know what? Arya got the right message from this. Arya understands what I was getting at. Simply do not crash in front of me and there will be no problems. Simply drive perfectly at all times and there will never be an issue. Hello, Demon Hunter. How you doing? Listen, Urza, the attempt was there. Or Ezra. I don't know why I read it as like Urza from Fairy Tail. The attempt was there, but you dropped the ball. I appreciate that you committed to the bit, though. Have you ever had mate chimarao before? Mate like the tea type. I feel like I've had it, but it wasn't like anything where I went out of my way to buy it. It was something that was offered to me. Chimarao. No, I don't know what that is. What is it? It sounds yummy. It sounds fancy. This poor person just seeing someone side-eyeing him without stopping. Could you imagine? At 2 in the morning, in the middle of the night, you're just like, this motherfucker could have saved my life. And he just drove off with a little Kirby bumper sticker. A little Kirby bumper sticker. And it, you know what? Oh my god, it's one of those things where I bought it during that period of time where I'm Baby was like a trending meme or whatever. So it was just Kirby pointing to like a whiteboard that says I'm Baby, and he's just like, this motherfucker. This motherfucker with this baby bumper sticker. Doing great. I'm glad to hear that. Today we had tea, but we've already finished both of our teas. So now we're just finishing up this This bottle will buy as I say goodbye to you guys. Yeah, I hope you had a nice Saturday. Did you do anything fun today? I'm too sarcastic. I don't know. Am I good at sarcasm? Is this sarcasm? Oh. Yeah, it's also crazy to think that in the 4 years since then, the number of like, I don't say the number of cars on the road, but like, I'm not gonna get into this. It's just a really random observation that doesn't matter. But yeah, I think I'm at the point where I'm just burnt out from driving. So when I do end up moving soon, I'm really hoping I can pick somewhere that's livable, or not livable. Livable would be nice, but walkable. You're getting a new truck Monday. Oh yeah? That's crazy. I've seen like the way that trucks have been going up in price, like insanely high. So I hope that doesn't happen to you. Congrats though. It's exciting. Oskare-sama. Check your walls. Speaking of that, there was actually, oh my god. I woke up at like 4 in the morning and I left my lights on. And I got out of bed to go turn them off, and I don't know why, but my eyes darted up to the ceiling because I saw like a little black speck. And what's it called? It was like a little spider, and I'm like, listen, spider. I swear to God, if you cause any problems, I will destroy you. But if you leave right now, I will let you live. Because I'm too tired to deal with this. And I woke up that day, or I guess today, he was gone. I don't know if I'm happy that he's gone. I don't know if I'm stressed that I don't know where he went. But you know what? He heard me, and he's like, you know what? I'll take you up on that. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that's the problem with cars too. Like, they're going crazy high in price. I'm like, this is not worth it. At least not to me. Like, for somebody who doesn't like to drive, I'm just like, you know what? With that money, I could just leave and go somewhere that I don't have to deal with this. It's a drink made of yerba mate. There is 4 countries that produces yerba. I'm drinking Brazil yerba. It's a tea made by South American natives. Ah, yerba mate. Yeah, so I have had that before. It was just something that was offered to me one time. The tea shop I go to, they do like tea tastings, and they did a tasting for mate, and it was fine. I didn't like buy it, but yeah, I didn't like dislike it. It was just one of those teas where I'm like, this is fine. The problem with me also is because I go to that shop so often, I just drink whatever's the tea of the month at this point, because I'm like, listen, I can't like bleed money. I can't bleed money. I gotta do whatever's like the optimal price for tea. I got a hiccup. You should have pretended I didn't see it. That's exactly what I did not mean to make myself bigger. That's exactly what I did basically. Like, that night I was like, you have until this morning to leave. If I find you in the morning, I will crush you. He was gone. Spiders are so adorable. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Like, the problem with some spiders too is like, I'm like, okay, you're fine, I guess. But like, also, why are you walking at me like that? You could just like not. You could just not move. That'd be fine. Falco, that's exactly how I felt in the morning, or when I woke up. I'm like, you know what, this is stressful and I don't have the energy to deal with it. It's pretty low in the USA. Yeah, honestly, the car prices in the US right now are kind of insane. They want to be friends. Here's my problem with them. I wanted him gone, but also I wanted him to show up in like a corner of my room so I could know where he is. And as soon as he leaves that corner, it's on site. But because I don't know where he is, I'm like, oh shit, man, you could be anywhere. I don't like that anymore. It is the fact that I do not know where he is, and he's not paying rent either. He's probably not paying rent. He better be eating bugs. See 8 legs that scare me? Yeah. Yeah, the way they walk, I don't really like. Where are you on Earth? Huh? North America? I am located on this planet in the North American quadrant. Hi, how you doing, Godzilla? How's your day been? How's your Saturday? Yeah, I don't know. So when I do move, I'm considering many places right now. New Zealand seems pretty nice for photography, and I'm not gonna lie. Also, speaking of car prices, I saw that like in China, EVs are like fucking $10,000. That's crazy. That's crazy. feel like if I ever do end up buying another car, I definitely want it to be like an EV. Yeah, I'd love to have a Pokemon named Eevee as my car. Thank you, subtitles. I knew you'd understand what I meant. Are there a lot of bugs in North America? Yes and no. Depends on what part of the continent you're in. So in the southern part of North America, yes, because it's pretty close to the equator, so it has very like it's almost like a tropical climate. It's almost swampy, very humid, pretty much ideal weather for bugs. But like on the border of Canada and North America, that's just north enough where bugs don't want to live there, but not so north that like it's impossible to live there. Doing okay. My day was kind of slow. It's okay to have a slow day from time to time, you know what I mean? It's nice to just reflect on your thoughts, take it easy, relax, get ready to do fun stuff. A lot of mosquitoes, yes, unfortunately so, yeah. Yeah, I remember going to Florida, going to Orlando, like, it's awful. Everywhere you go, it's just like mosquitoes, spiders, flying bugs that should not be flying. Awful, awful. Not going to the south then noted. It's the greatest thing you could do. It's crazy that a simple spider has a venom strong enough to kill. What am I talking about? It's crazy the fact that a simple spider has a venom strong enough to kill half of a city population. Yeah, some spiders are just a little too powerful. They don't need that much power. They do not need that much power. Speaking of spiders, I own pet spiders that are 6 inches long. I know, I had this one friend. He had like pet tarantulas. So I used to play Smash Bros. Like, for money, question mark. I guess is the best way to put it competitively. I wasn't like pro, but anyway. We would go to different people's houses for tournaments or just like practice sessions or whatever. And this one guy, he was holding like a practice session for a tournament, and what's it called? His brother was there, and I guess his brother was into like creatures that kind of grow in the swamps, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. He had like turtles and he had spiders. This motherfucker had like a giant tarantula, and he's like, you know what? These people who are in the middle of playing video games, I bet they want to see a tarantula. So he just walks into the living room where everybody's like playing and whatever, and just has a giant tarantula. I'm just like, what the hell is happening? What is happening? And, you know, because he's the host, I'm like being nice to him, and he like invites us into his room, and we go, and he's like, he shows us all of his animals. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, but check this out. This is the coolest part. And I'm like, what animal is he gonna show us? He opens his closet. He just has like fucking an entire closet full of hentai. And I'm like, are we not gonna question this? Are we not gonna question this? Like, he opens the closet, the wall scroll falls down. I'm like, yeah, that's a nude woman. Cool. Tight, I guess. Gonna take a nap. Sounds good, Blue. Enjoy your nap. Enjoy your nap. This is really random. What do you mean this is random? Yeah, I guess it's random. No, we're talking about bugs. It started with bugs. Bugs brought us here. Bugs brought us to hentai. That's the human experience, right? You see a bug and then suddenly you close your eyes, you open your eyes again, there's just hentai in front of you. I don't know if I was expecting full of spiders, and I don't know if that would have been better or worse. I am considering the possibilities right now. If they had been in containers, I would have thrown up in my mouth and excused myself, but that would have been fine. That's a personal problem. If they had been loose, I would have set the house on fire. That's not okay. That's not okay. Did you all ignore that, or I don't know. I think I ignored it less than others, which is my mistake, I guess, but yeah. Your friend's house? Yeah, I mean, sacrifices have to be made, okay? My biggest fear is a spider in bed with me. I think spiders are up there. I think there are other things I would put higher up than spiders, but yes. A multi-legged creature like that in my bed is one of my biggest fears as well. Sounds like a very poor plot of... I'm not taking this conversation opportunity. We're changing that. The plot, no thank you. Murica. Is that an American thing to just have, like... Ah! I hate that word. I hate that word. I can't take it. That is the one. That is my biggest fear. Oh my god, it makes my stomach turn. I felt my stomach like flip as I read that word. Kimoi. Kimoi. I can't take it. But yes, a friend's house would have gone up in flames. Absolutely. Whatever it takes, because we are not letting that slide. You have never seen one in real life? I applaud you, and I envy you. Oh, man. I have seen too many in real life. I have seen too many, let's put it that way. My god. Something I wish I had seen in the similar vein, right? Apparently, the rats in New York are, like, enormous? I did not know this. I kind of wanted to see one just for the sake of saying, that's pretty neat. But I did not... Oh, wait. I did not see one in New York. However, in Belgium, I was walking through Brussels. I saw a enormous rat. But he was a little dead. He was no longer with us. But I was like, holy, that's crazy. That's a pet. That's like the size of a miniature dog. That's not okay. That was a Ratatouille rat for sure. May he rest in peace. That little chef, him. Rats are fat as fuck. It's cute. Really? Cute, huh? Oh, a little bit, yes, a little bit. London ones too. Oh, yeah? So just in major cities, huh? I didn't know that. Yeah. Where I live, it is not their climate. They do not do well. But yeah, the one I saw in Belgium was definitely dog-sized. Just like kind of like a teacup dog. Also, whoever came up with the term teacup dog, that is so cute. Aoi-chan, kon Taiyou, ohayo desu ne. Yoku nemoimashita ka? Welcome in. I hope you slept well. Walking around my university, I saw two little cute rats running around. Oh my god. I wonder if it was a wholesome scenario for them, or if they were like escaping something. Kyo ocha nomimashita. Kochi to kochi nomimashita. Demo, ocha o nomu no jikan wa owari desu. Yeah. We were drinking tea earlier, but tea drinking time is over. You might go to sleep. Sleep well if you do. I think they were just scared. Oh, they had fear in their hearts. I think... How do I put this? I don't want to say endearing is the right word, but... There's something about seeing a little animal get spooked and frightened where you're just like, oh, that's really cute. When you can tell that they were frightened and it's just like, oh, you sweet little babies. Wah! Hiccup. A wholesome run, yeah. Maybe it was romantic jogging. That's what I thought too. I was like, were they a couple? Taking a little stroll together? I don't feel like my university had that in particular. We had enormous squirrels. They were kind of rude. Check my walls. Oh yeah? We're still on that, huh? Listen, these walls are not going to be with me very much longer, so you're going to be stuck here by yourself. Enjoy. The house is all yours. Oh, you're going out with your friends. Are you going to be doing anything fun? That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I'm very happy to hear that. Man. Doing Japan with your friends is actually really, really enjoyable. Can I get an IRL fave? Oh yeah? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Squirrels are also cuties? No. I thought that, and then I took a picture of a squirrel with my camera, and I kind of like looked at him. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like rats are cuter than you guys. I don't know why people like you more than rats. Friends? Oh? What you mean? Oh, karaoke ne. どんな歌が Wait. How do you say this? どんな歌を歌が好きですか? What kind of music do you like to sing? It's just that one picture, I promise. I don't believe you. Also, they're just kind of rude. They're just kind of rude. Once they get too comfortable with humans, they like go up to you and demand food. I don't know, they're kind of bullies, TBH. We have very few friends. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the people here are super friendly and really kind, so I feel like this is a good place to make friends. Our community is very kind. Very sweet people for sure. But yeah, karaoke. Karaoke wa tanoshii, demo, ore no utao wa maji de gomi desho. I think karaoke's fun, but my singing is like seriously trash. I need to practice more. I haven't practiced in quite a while. Like, I still do on and off, but not as much as I should. Just like children? No. I mean, if you're comparing squirrels to children, sure, but I also like, I would punt the child, okay? I do not like children. I do not like children. Make no mistake about it. Eigo no artist desu ne. Ho? Maroon 5. They don't really make music anymore, huh? このアーティスト知ります。お母さんの好きなのアーティストは Maroon 5 でした。It used to be. My mom's favorite music artist used to be Maroon 5. They used to play their music a lot. Just like cats. You will not compare squirrels to cats, okay? Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Oh, you're gonna sing Maroon 5 songs. You have the urge to sleep, so good night. I wish I could follow my urges to sleep. I just stay up instead, but sleep well, demon. Sweet dreams. I hope you wake up with a nice Sunday to look forward to. Yeah, my mom used to like Maroon 5 a lot. Her sisters too. That was a long time ago. When I was a little baby. Haven't heard their music in so long. They had that one song, Moves Like Jagger, right? I remember I have a friend, and he was dating this one girl, and she really liked Maroon 5, and when they broke up, anytime Moves Like Jagger would come on the radio, he would get so livid. And I was like, Maroon 5 had nothing to do with this. I listened to Their Feet with Meg a little too much. Their Feet with Meg? What does that mean? Nani sore? Poor friend, poor baby. Why are you guys taking their side? Maroon 5 had nothing to do with this. Maroon 5 was caught in the crossfire. They did not deserve this. They did not deserve that, I guess. I mean, I'm kind of impartial towards them. For me, they're nostalgic, but I'm not, like, losing my mind over them either. You know what I mean? They made a song with Megan Thee Stallion. Oh? Who the heck is that? They were just kind of there. I kind of feel that way too. Poor friend. I can't believe this. Maroon 5 was thrown under the bus. I feel like if I was ever like to do a collab with anybody for like music, I would also just kind of be there. She's a very popular rapper. I feel like the only rap I've listened to recently, and I've already talked about this before, is Boy's a Liar by Barack Obama and Joe Biden. Ima koko wa 22 this. It's 10 o'clock over here. Clearly not popular enough. It's really my fault, I think. I beg your pardon. Do you not know Boy's a Liar by Sleepy Joe and Old Spice? You guys don't know this? Oh my, I have to bring this song out? No fucking way. I kind of want to listen to it on stream, but I think I'll get in trouble. ちょっと。でも、今夜ですね。I can't type like this. It's so hard. Boy's a Liar Part 2 cover. I know the original song. She's my favorite. I might be biased. Listen, I'm going to give you guys the greatest song of all time, okay? Also, let me tell you, it is unfortunately embarrassing that two old men just show up and cover your song and do it better than you. Yeah. It's a good cover. It's a good cover. It's 11 a.m. まあ11時でしょあの時に太陽は寝います。How do you say 寝るいます? At that time, I'm usually sleeping. At 11 a.m., I like to sleep in. How did you find this? One of my favorite streamers was listening to it on stream. One of my favorite streamers, he loved the song, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And he played it on stream. I'm like, holy, this goes kind of hard. Smoyoho? What is Smoyoho? Hiccup. Taiyou. This is so good. It's always so refreshing to drink this. Hi, owari desu. Okay, I have finished my drink. They were so popular years ago, making songs out of news videos and other viral stuff. I mean, is that them specifically? I don't know, but like, that whole thing about making videos... making news videos. Oh yeah, songs out of news videos. That's been a thing for like a long time. Like the Double Rainbow guy, the Bed Intruder song. These are very old, by the way. I know that, but yeah. Those are the only people I know who used to do that. And I don't even know what their names are. 10 seconds on the song and I already have a lot of questions. It's a good one, okay? It's a good one. You should question why you haven't heard it already. Just listen to them for a bit. It's gonna be earworm. It's so good! It has no reason to be this good. And like the harmonics by Obama hit the spot. It's time for me to sleep. Good night. Yeah, it's pretty late, isn't it? It's like what, 3, 4 a.m. over there in Europe? Good night, good night. Oyasumi nasai ne. Kyou mo otsukaresama deshita. Otsu Taiyou. They changed their name? I guess so. All I know is the Gregory Brothers TM. But yeah, almost 5. Yep, it's getting there. I think I'm probably gonna end stream right now too. We're done with all of our drinks at this point. I'm very hungry, and also I had a lot to drink, so I'm like about to pee. I need to use the restroom. Let's just put it that way. So, thank you guys for watching, as always. Kyou no haishin no miteiru arigato ne. I'm going out then. Otsu Taiyou. Ja ne. How do you say this? Have a good day out. Have a good day out. Be safe, okay? Make sure to stay hydrated. 今ちょっと暑いですね。だからお水飲みます。お願いします。It's hot, so make sure to drink water and stay safe. ね? Thank you guys for watching, everyone. 今日終わりです。おつたよみんな。Today's over. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Oh, we're baking tomorrow. We're baking tomorrow. Stream tomorrow. Haishin ashita. Baking this. We're baking tomorrow. I'll see you guys for that, okay? Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Oyasumi nasai. Otsu Taiyou. Bye. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Yay, baking the show. Bye, everyone. I'll see you soon. Peace. Yay. Bye.